Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldHomm. Today we are having part 2 of the standard game in Heroes of Might and Magic Olden era. And, well, we are trying to take out the green faction while we are at it. And, otherwise, well, let's try to collect the resources we can. Well, I think we do have... Okay. So, let's see what happens. Okay, there is blue, another blue. Okay, I think we will do battle, but we don't have towers. Oh no. We do have some spells. Enlarge shadow, healing water, lightning bolt. I guess we just have to stop. Oh, that was nasty. And do we don't have any more spell power, so it's a loss, but not quite a catastrophe. Because I think we should be able to take that back. So do we have a hero? We should be able... We can't get a hero. Oh no. Okay, let's try to take another town. I think there is one over here, yeah. So after taking this, we should be able to hire a new hero. And this area should be now relatively safe. So we can head back over here and continue onwards. We don't have those angels. But now... Can we upgrade? Okay, we can't. Okay, and then... we kind of wish to drive these guys away. I don't even know where they came. And take back our settlement. That's actually the priority. So, and... we have these blue guys over here. Which is kind of bad. And we are missing wood and we are missing stone. Okay, let's see. Okay, they have taken the ore mine. And then that doesn't have too many troops. How good a castle we have in here? We have walls #1. That's at the very least something. And I think we want to divide these. Okay, then we should have you doing some resource collection still. What about you? I don't even know where you are. Suncrest. So over here. And we shouldn't have any immediate danger. So we wiped out green. And you are garrisoning this place. And do we have the perk that we could build 2 buildings? So if we get 15 stone, hippodrome, well, I think that 15 stone might be easier than anything else. We are missing crystals and mage guild for that. Yeah, so then again, if we lose this, then taking it back would be quite difficult. Can we, by the way, achieve something? Pretty much not. Yeah. But I think it could be worth it. Is that market? Yeah. So we need 15. That's a lot. Okay, and is that... yeah. Let's hope that will be enough for us. Hey, is that still green? No, it's not. How come? There is green flag flying over there. Perhaps that's some kind of mistake. And here... and I think we can actually utilize those gems. Okay, and let's see what happens. A third one. Okay. I think we will do battle. And we get 1! Whoa! That's great. And... do any of you have ranged? Okay, they have ranged. Melee, melee. Okay, so basically you are the primary targets. Nice. Great. Yeah, I think we need to do this manually once again. And you are ranged. Some others as well. And the main task of you guys is to survive. Okay, it seems these highest level towers are no joke. Great. And okay, attack and defense are increased. Of course, now the question is, could we get some reinforcements? We could. Do they have... They have upgraded Radiant Forge. Wow. And we want to, of course, have the crossbowmen. I think we will take everything. And then let's see about the upgrades. Archangels. These, of course. Let's upgrade what we can. And what about the hero? Okay, great. So we are growing stronger. And perhaps that's a good target to hire. You will continue to obtain resources. Okay, and you need to retake that. Great. Truth Maker. Okay. And then we need to retake this quarry over there. And we need you to garrison that place over there. And you can continue to gather our forces over here. Perhaps we should take that Pandora's box with the main hero. And I'm quite inclined to do something over here still. For example, that. Okay, and I think we have a turn. Let's see if the blue will come. No. Orange. Not. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, let them flee. I don't know. And expert defense, that's nice. And it seems... yeah, let's take that. And, well, perhaps that's magic resistance. Sentinels of Glory. Not sure about those. So basically, we do have 2 points. At least there are 2 points that are the most important ones to defend. And you can get that mercury. Some additional wood. Not really matter, I think. And So this is another one of those places we need to guard. And here, let's make the marketplace. We certainly could use it. And perhaps that's a good way to improve things. Artifact merchant. Okay, so we have everything in place in those places. And let's recruit some defenders. Actually, I think we should try to recruit in every settlement where we can. I don't even know which settlement this is. What settlement that is, by the way? Suncrest. And more troops. I think yes. That's kind of a critical area. So Suncrest, where is it? Here. Okay. So basically it's for the other hero to grab those troops and get going. So are the enemies actually licking their wounds somewhere? These are just skeletons. Do we have some weakening spell? Temporal fires. Energize. That should give us some time to deal some damage. Okay, only 2 damage. Are these tougher? Tier 4. Ah, yeah, they are those gravedigger types. I was thinking that they are just skeletons. Well, that explains quite a bit. I thought that's some tough skeletons. Advanced resistance. And yeah. So we have blue nearby. Unfortunately for him, could there be a city over there? Do we have some ground site? Okay. So from bird's eye. Border areas. Second win. Town portal. Gate of light. Dragonotopia. Maze of Mazes. That's something. So you get over there and get those troops. And I think we should be able to do quite nicely against the basic creatures. Okay. So should we upgrade something? For example, walls. Guess we can't afford anything more. Okay, we have found the blue heroes and time to catch them. One did head through the portal. Oh, 46 casualties. I think that's... Oh, it's due to those. Fireball. Could we increase the initiative? Lightning bolt win. Early start. We want to buff you. And we want to wipe you out. Then we want to hit you with everything we have. And thus no casualties suffered. Good. And whole 60... What was it? Well, a little experience. And I think we have found you, Blue. There is no escape this time. And... okay. Nice. Let's take that guy. And can we hire? No, we can't. Okay, I guess that's fine. So you can proceed. You... Basilica. I'm kind of inclined to improve these and get at least one settlement where we can build everything. And perhaps I should check these as well. So, more gems and more resources. And I guess that's a turn then. Oh, there is Blue's main hero. Okay. We did inflict heavy casualties on them. So I think... Well, let's do battle. Perhaps we can do even better. $750. If we could take down those dragons, it would already be really great. And we have no spells, but I think we don't care much about you guys, to be honest. And then... okay, is that some kind of fire shield? And could you finish it off? Yes, you can. Good. You have ranged attack. Yeah, you will be the next target. It would be kind of cool if some of the... oh. Some of the units could actually deal damage to the walls. even slight damage. Not nearly as much as those towers, but something. Okay. Let's see how much damage. Okay, we need to use that. And then start hitting those best creatures. Do we still have a chance of winning, actually? Huh. Yeah, let's be careful about not using those. Okay, great. So, are the walls beginning to crumble somewhere? We might actually win this. Ha! I mean, these higher level defensive buildings are really strong, it seems. And that's it. Huh. That was a surprise. So basically, against AI, a basic hero with not too much experience can actually do relatively well. So you go and take that. And we have a new enemy over there, but he shouldn't be too much of a threat. Maze of Mazes, perhaps we should... Okay, we can't afford Mage Guild. Let's keep the defenders over there. Of course, can we hire a new hero? Yes, we can. So let's make sure that you are not coming back. And there is another portal to blue. Okay, so we need to fortify that place. And here, can we get something useful from here? No, we cannot. Perhaps we should get a guardian soon enough. But you should get going over here. Okay. Are there more of... No, that's the way to go. Okay, and yeah, we need to have a guardian over here. So this is the old main place of those Hippodrome. Well, we can have the guardian, but that's pretty much everything we are going to have. And then we have you. Yeah, well, I guess we can deal with them. Okay, and what's this? Yeah, let's flee. And now they are coming. Over here. Okay. Hey, how come you... How did you get here? I guess those can be take us to multiple places. So I think we are quite secure at the moment. Okay, a new place. And hope that we don't lose any settlements. We have enemies over here. Not too strong an army. Especially now that we can get some reinforcements. Okay, great. And this area is secure. Pretty much. And we can hire some troops, especially for defenders, and if we can upgrade them, we'll take them along. Let's do the upgrading here as well, yeah. Okay, and we are good to go. There is bound to be another town, and if we can get a hero, I think we should have one. And then we have some defenses, but I think we should actually increase what we have. Okay, you guys ready? You more ready. The only place without defenses. Okay, and there are defenses over here. Some. And over here as well. We could upgrade the Radiant Forge even. So how are we getting that alchemical dust? Not sure. But it's a good thing that we are getting it. And you should go and grab some reinforcements. Let's disband this. Can we upgrade? Well, some. Okay, great. And let's continue the exploration of that area. Yeah. really nothing of interest over here. Perhaps it's over there. And now we can take this more gold, as if we needed some. And I think we do have a turn. So the orange has still something left. Okay, there is that something. At least a large part of it. And then we need to get where the blue is. And there, it's actually that portal which we need to utilize. Okay. And there is some more. And also their main hero. And this might actually be a bit bad. I was too rash in moving out. I thought they were defeated. Well, that's certainly not so. That might be a tough battle ahead of us. And it seems we need to... Do we have town portal? City they control. And what's this city? Featherfall. I think that's where we will want to go. Oh, and we can't recruit anything. But we could use another town portal to get to Heavenspire. But unfortunately we cannot... we want to make... We have Muse 2. But perhaps we will make the Radiant Forge 2. Some battle prowess improvements. Okay, and now let's see about the upgrades. I think we can utilize you, but others will remain to defend. Okay, and now let's get back to the... What was the feather fall, I think? That's a strong army. But I think our hero is significantly stronger. So time for you to be dealt with. And what was the... Energize? No. Blessing. What was the... improvement for initiative? Inner light. No. Huh. It seems I have misplaced the spell. Early start. Kind of logical. good start. And let's knock those out. High morale, let's knock those out. At least as many of them as possible. And we have clearly the range superiority. So let's try to keep that up. And okay, that's a nice buff they got. That should do the trick over there. Okay, and that's nice. Do they have devouring jellies? Not many of them left anymore. That should do the trick. And that was their main hero, most likely. Is that Quiet Eye of the Dragon? Attack and defense, morale. Well, let's use both of those. Boroloth's Heart. And let's go and grab that. Okay, so we have blue over here. And they do have quite a force. So where are they heading with that force? The green goes over here. We have walls. Let's recruit everything we can. And let's build the marketplace. Okay, anywhere else they could be going. For example, here. Okay, let's see if that bought us enough time. So they're coming to that place. Yeah, we are not accepting anything. these blinky boys? Or girls? I don't know. But blinky nonetheless. So what did those minotaurs actually do? Okay, so those towers are actually dealing damage automatically, it seems. Okay, nice towers. And then let's finish off as many of the soldiers as we can. Oh, and yeah, it's spitting. I mean, balance-wise, I think these defensive structures are really strong, in my opinion. I mean, they seem to have 2 full city stacks of troops, and they are not really doing that much. Of course, it might be that there is some player bias, in my opinion, over here, but nonetheless. Okay. And it would be really great to see what's the kind of the condition of the walls. So how many shots they can take still, and so on and so forth. And there seems to be some issues with how easily, for example, the towers are selected. Minor issues, but if some of the devs might be watching this video, I think useful to know. Okay, anything useful over here? Not really. Okay, did we knock orange down? No, we didn't. So basically, do we need to have this defensive heroes? And we have another hero over there, but I think we should be able to deal with it with relative ease. Oh, there is one. But not with very good troops. So basically, if we make a defensive hero over here, Iron Master, perhaps that might be enough to deter every attack. Perhaps we could even build stealth voices. So that should now be more than enough to deal with them. Okay. Orange did lose. See, we only have blue to deal with. And now my only question is, where could we get more of that alchemical dust? Could we get it from Dragonotopia? And let's hire the defender. Okay, we can't. Cave dragons. What are the upgraded variants, by the way, for cave dragons? Black dragons and ashen dragons. Okay. And the last remaining settlement could be over here. But perhaps more probably somewhere around here. Not sure though. A bit of desperation. Okay, and that's it. So I'm thinking this is the final battle of this episode, and I'm actually going to save this because I think we might have some interesting options for troop testing, for example against this army at some point, or this army. So we take certain weak growth and see how the units fare. But yeah, let's do this manually. No tactics needed. You start bombarding that gate. Where was that early start? I think you could use that. And we can start whittling them down. Okay, let's deal with those and those. And a morale, please. Not then. You are dealt with, and high morale, and that's it. Oh! So do we... Okay. So, that's actually it for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldHomm out.